Evening, guys. Welcome to Red Devil Digest. Quick breakdown of what we are. I am going to get you out 5 minutes tonight. Thank you, everyone, for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the comments. It's absolutely massive. Our question today is Ole versus Carrick. That's what it's coming down to. Quick update. Michael Carrick met Barada and Wilcox on Thursday. Ole is meeting them tomorrow afternoon. When you see this, it will be Saturday morning, so he'll be meeting them today, I suppose, at Carrington. There is still an outside chance. Ruud van Nistelrooy is totally out of the equation. There is an outside chance of Darren Fletcher if he does well. Obviously, everyone knows Jason Willie Wilcox is big time in his corner, and I'm big time not in Wilcox's corner, so that goes against whatever he says. So Ole versus Carrick. Comments below. Who are you picking? And then we'll get on to the match prediction. But hang around for the next 2 weeks, because honestly, I don't think people realise what we've got coming. But just wanted to show you this from Statman Dave, which absolutely blew my mind. Obviously, I gave you some figures in yesterday's video. If you didn't see them, I'll tag yesterday's video in. Now, you can go back and watch it. These stats are insane. So anyone knows anything about YouTubing, I suppose, knows Statman Dave. He does Sky Sports, he does TalkSport, he does everyone. He's got his own YouTube channel. He just figures out everyone's stats. So last time, Ole Gunnar Solskjær was temporarily in charge. As a caretaker manager of Manchester United, he had 19 games, 14 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, 40 goals, and 17 goals conceded. The 74% win rate. That is insane. Listen, the reason I choose Ole over Carrick isn't technically. I think Michael Carrick is probably technically a better coach. He's probably technically better on a training ground. I believe what we're about to go through in the next 2 weeks is tough. And I think you look at the table now and go, oh, well, you've dropped, you played the bottom 3 and we got 3 points from that, so we've dropped 6 points. And they look at it and they go, but we're still only 3 points behind. But everyone else has played the hard teams. Liverpool and Arsenal played. They're all playing in the hard teams. We played all the easy teams. And we've got absolutely jack shit for it. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's why right now, for 6 months older, I don't care. I'm one of these. After the last time, I believe Ole was harshly treated. I don't care if Ole wins 80% of all the matches for the remainder of the season. He's only here for 6 months, and that's it. There needs to be a long-term plan. I said yesterday in yesterday's video, who are the 3 favourites? Well, I've told you who the 3 favourites are. Anyway, let's talk about a little bit of news. Okay, a little bit of news before we get into today's show. Just getting rid of half the rumours. There's a rumour around Carlo Ancelotti on the United job. I mentioned that yesterday. Carlo Ancelotti with Tommy Tuchel and Mauricio Pochettino is on the list for the summer, which is why we're getting an intro. This is not something, this is not something new. Barcelona have confirmed to Marcus Rashford that they want him permanently. That is down to the way he's behaving in training, the way he's performing on the pitch. Fabrizio Romano confirmed at about 10:20 this afternoon. So it looks like I always hoped he'd come back. I'm not gonna lie, I don't apologise for liking Rashford. I think even now when I look at that Burnley game, we missed some space. But that's just me. That's not. I don't want any hate about it. I'm just saying. Interesting. Do you think United are gaining 30 million euros, or do you think we're losing a player? I'm not sure where I sit right now. I look at that team right now and I think, God, we need pace. We need some pace. Cunha is a wonderful football player, but there's no pace there. That's the funny thing. Okay, Mazraoui and Mbeumo are back. They are back from AFCON. They will not be in the squad tomorrow. This leads nicely into the match. They will not be in the squad tomorrow, but they will be back for the derby. So that's good. So they will definitely be in the back for the derby game. So that is in Burnley playing on the right hand side. I think we're 100% seeing the 4-3-3. So tomorrow we've got tomorrow we've got, so Harry Maguire is back in training, restricted minutes. Bruno's still on restricted minutes. Mason Mount is still on restricted minutes. Kobe is not really on restricted minutes. And Bruno and Mazraoui aren't playing. The list is still not back. So I think this is what we will see tomorrow. I think we will see a 4-2-3-1 again. Hang on, that's the wrong team. That's not what that's the wrong team. Sorry, I'm having major tech issues tonight. It's not what I need. Because this video needs to be out earlier. So obviously, this is not what we're seeing here. It's not right. You know, it's like when your missus comes in and says it's your lucky night tonight, and you go, "What do you want?" So this ain't right. So obviously, Sesko's coming up here, but Maguire isn't back in time. Not that I think I would play him anyway. The lit isn't back, so we're going Delo, Heaven, Martinez, Shaw, Mainu. I don't see why we won't see Mainu tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, to beat Brighton after what we've not beaten in the last few games, it has to be Mainu, Casemiro, and Bruno. Tell me if you think I'm wrong there. Fletcher likes a 4-2-3-1. And then we've got Dorgu, Cunha, and Bruno, and Bruno in the centre, and obviously that would be Sesko up front. Sesko, for some reason, I have this thing that formulates it. Sesko's up here, and every time I swap him around, it doesn't work. And I think when Brian comes back next week, well, he's back from AFCON, but when he's back, I think Mazraoui there has to be. And I think Mbeumo there. And I think that's a really good front three. And I think that's a solid base. And then Sesko, being Sesko, I think we can win. But we have to win. We have to win because what's about to happen is atrocious. If we look over here on the United page, I mean, yes, we're playing Brighton. We've got Man City and Arsenal away. So if you look at it, and let's just pull up the Premier League table. Yeah. Let's just look at it. Right now, people keep going, well, we're not that far away. It's not that big a deal. No, that's great. I'm very happy. Oh, Brentford and Newcastle, they won't stay there. We are in 7th. I'm great. We're on 32 points. Would you expect us to beat City and Arsenal? No. And the other teams have the easy matches. So we're still going to be on 32 points. You could see us drop from 7th, yeah, all the way to 8th, 9th, 10th. And that's why I think, I know I sound like an Ole fan, and I love him, I'm not going to lie, but I think he's the man that knows what to do. He's the man to send them into that derby match next week. We all saw him what. He might not do it, it's different players and all that. It might not be doable. Then after that, we get Fulham. Okay, at home, we should win. We don't win. We get Spurs, we should win. We don't play well. West Ham, we've already dropped points. Everton. Then we do have a run of games that are doable again. I just wanted to bring some light again to final thoughts of 1958 here behind a lot of the big. There's loads of fan groups, and I'm not getting involved in all of them, but I do agree with that everyone should support the protest. We know that you can't. It doesn't matter who comes in without fixing the top. You can't fix the bottom. Ratcliffe comes in, thinks he knows his thing. I've told you for an absolute eight, for anyone that's listened to my videos, granted, which isn't loaded here, but that Ratcliffe is an unbelievable businessman. but he's failed in every single sporting venture he's done, that includes cycling. He did some stuff, obviously, the French team, he's been a failure. This isn't like the Glazers, who are actually quite successful. Ratcliffe is a failure, and now he's the Glazers' fault. This club will not get better until the Glazers and Ratcliffe are done. So, you know, that's today's United update. Final questions. Anyone who stayed to the end, you're amazing. Thank you. You should we trust Ole or Carrick? Comment below. I'm hopefully going to be at Old Trafford doing some. I'm waiting on some equipment, getting some interviews, fan cams tomorrow, and fan cams before the game on Sunday. So please, like and subscribe, and I will see you maybe with some fan cams tomorrow.